Overdose Awareness Day is August 31st. Warning, some imagery may be triggering. Marked globally on August 31st, International Overdose Awareness Day serves as a solemn reminder of the lives lost to overdose and a call to action to prevent further tragedy. This day, underscored by the campaign's messaging, emphasizes that drug overdose is preventable. Through events and activities, the day aims to reduce the stigma of drug-related death, promote drug policy reform, and spread knowledge about the dangers of drug abuse. It's a collective effort to ensure that the individuals who are at risk do not remain unseen or forgotten. We need to understand the overdose crisis. The overdose crisis is a complex and multifaceted public health challenge that affects individuals, families, and communities across the globe. In Colorado, like many other states, the crisis has escalated with the widespread availability of synthetic opioids such as fentanyl, which are highly potent and contribute significantly to the rise in overdose deaths. According to CDC data, overdose is a leading cause of preventable death, highlighting the urgent need for comprehensive strategies to tackle this epidemic. Recognizing the signs of an overdose, understanding the risk factors, and knowing how to respond can save lives, emphasizing the importance of educating ourselves and our communities. At the heart of the overdose crisis is the issue of addiction, a chronic illness that requires understanding, compassion, and effective treatment approaches. Stigma surrounding addiction often prevents individuals from seeking help. By fostering a supportive environment, we can encourage those struggling with substance use disorders to reach out for the assistance they need. It's crucial to remember that addiction does not discriminate. It can affect anyone regardless of age, gender, or socioeconomic status. This underscores the importance of addressing barriers and ensuring access to care for everyone. We need to see the human faces behind the numbers. Each statistic related to overdose represents a life cut tragically short and a network of friends and family left to navigate the grief of their loss. Overdose Awareness Day provides an opportunity to remember those we have lost and acknowledge the profound impact of substance use disorder on society. By sharing real stories of struggle and recovery, we can challenge stereotypes and misconceptions about addiction, offering hope and encouraging empathy and understanding. These narratives are powerful tools for change, shining a light on the courage it takes to confront and overcome addiction. What is an overdose? An overdose occurs when someone takes too much of a drug or substance, leading to harmful and potentially life-threatening effects on the body. Signs of an overdose. Signs of an overdose may vary depending on the substance, but can include confusion and disorientation, unresponsiveness or difficulty waking up, slow or irregular breathing, blue lips or fingertips, seizures, loss of consciousness. Naloxone is a medication that can reverse the effects of an opioid overdose by binding to the opioid receptors in the brain and blocking the effects of opioids. How to use naloxone. Administer naloxone as soon as possible in the event of an opioid overdose. Lay the patient on their back. Support the patient's neck by your hand and allow the head to tilt back before giving this medicine. Gently insert the tip of the nozzle into one nostril of the patient until your fingers on either side of the nozzle are against the bottom of the patient's nose. Press the plunger firmly to give the dose. Remove the nasal spray from the patient's nostril after giving the dose. Move the patient on their side, recovery position, after giving the medicine and get emergency medical help right away. Watch the patient closely. 8. You may also give additional doses to the patient every 2 to 3 minutes until the patient responds or emergency medical assistance becomes available. 9. Call emergency services immediately and stay with the individual until help arrives. Remember, being informed and having access to naloxone can save lives in the event of an overdose. The Stop the Clock Colorado website has a list of pharmacies that carry naloxone in cities across the state, supporting recovery, communities coming together. The journey towards recovery from addiction is a challenging one, often requiring a community of support. Organizations like Sobriety House offer vital resources and support to individuals in recovery. By creating a network of care, we can help those affected by addiction to rebuild their lives. Community initiatives, such as peer support groups and educational programs, play a critical role in promoting recovery and preventing relapse. Engaging in community efforts to support recovery underscores the belief that we are stronger together and that everyone deserves a chance at a sober, fulfilling life. Breaking the stigma. Real stories of struggle and triumph, personal stories of recovery are at the heart of Overdose Awareness Day, offering hope and inspiration to others facing similar challenges. These stories, marked by their honesty and vulnerability, are a powerful testament to the human spirit's resilience. Sharing these experiences can help break down the barriers of stigma and shame that often surround addiction. making it easier for others to seek help. It's through these narratives that we can truly understand the impact of addiction and the transformative power of recovery. How you can help: advocacy and support. There are many ways to contribute to the fight against the overdose epidemic, from advocating for policy changes to supporting harm reduction initiatives. Becoming informed about the issues and sharing that knowledge within your community can drive significant change. You can also support organizations committed to helping those affected by addiction, whether through volunteering, donating, or simply spreading the word about their work. Participating in Overdose Awareness Day events can also show solidarity with those affected by overdose and raise publicity for this critical public health issue. Embracing hope and healing together. Overdose Awareness Day is more than a day on the calendar. It's a beacon of hope for countless individuals and families grappling with addiction. By shedding light on this crisis and fostering a community of support, we embrace the possibility of healing and the power of compassion. Let this day remind us that every life is worth saving, and that together, we can forge a path towards a brighter, more understanding future. If you or a loved one are interested in learning more about treatment, Sobriety House can help. Sobriety House Inc. is a non-profit 12-step-based treatment facility for men and women ages 18 and older, struggling with substance abuse and addiction.